Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. It's currently we have been able already have wrapped up the first week of the new year 2025. It's here, and as always in these videos, I wanted to tap into what's going on, what are the things that we are focusing on, and what are the problems we are facing, and what how we are going to solve them in the upcoming week. So, without further ado, let's just straight dive into it. In last week's recap, I already touched on the yearly recap, our plans for the upcoming year, a monthly recap as well. And in this week, I will just include some information on how last week has been for us and where we are heading towards to. So, let's quickly dive into it. Um, Sorry, there was someone coming in. All good. The first point is that our revenue, like the first point, as we always like tap into, what is the revenue that we are currently doing? What is the amount of orders that we are doing? Over last week, we have been able to do 16 orders, which I expect to increase to 2025 in the upcoming week, something in that manner. And I wanted it to be on 30 plus orders a week by the end of the year. Um, when it comes to the revenue, still this is one of the points where also like my kind of frustration is coming from over the last week, since like for some things I'm just dependent on softwares or other institutions which like have like new year's stuff and then are not responding, so that just takes a bit more time than expected. But that's a lot of times just a reality, so we got to deal with that. But all in all, we I expect that we hopefully will be able to get more insights on the profit and the revenue that we are doing in the upcoming week, and then we directly will be able to get insights on that, like for everything we have done so far. So with that being said, let's dive into the directly into the second point, which was what were our problems for the last week and how we solved those. Um, Still like the same problems which I expect here to be like for the rest of the month, and which always be will be around systems, and the service is not good enough, which are the first two problems, and the third problem is our marketing. The first point, that fact that our systems are not good enough, we are about to introduce a new tag system which will massively improve our systems, as well as a new WhatsApp / omnichannel software. Both of these things will play a crucial role, since especially the tag system will make sure that we always see exactly where an order is in the status, from the moment that it's placed till the moment that it's delivered, returned, etc., etc. And we can send all internal as well as external communication to the customer and to the responsible people in the team, from these tags. So there will be a really massive change if we'll be able to implement that, and we definitely will be able to do that in the upcoming week. Um, the surface, we are mainly still waiting for the preview from Ohm, but I'm happy to have Roosje on board, who of course will be helping us as well with increasing our service, or improving our service hopefully. Besides that, we are improving our quality checks again over the last week, which of course also is an important point. So we improved and introduced some systems there, which definitely will improve our service as well, since we overcome more defect items being sent to our customers. The third point, really simply said, is something Luke will be focusing on and will put his dedication into. He will make sure that our volume go up, as well as that we will be decreasing our CPA. Um, we are right now waiting here on some content, on a bit of content um, mm, from our UGC creators. And besides that, we will create some iterations and some static ads, which Rusty will be responsible for. So as also mentioned in the Wax in last week's recap, the problems kind of will stay the same. So for the upcoming month, we are still facing the same three problems, like our service, our systems, and our marketing. So but since we haven't been able to complete the last week's three out of the five problems, I will uh, I will include those three still in this week's weekly recap. But besides that, like in general, like these 5 points will differ as yeah, when we solve them, we will be able to tick them off and move on to the next point. But these five priorities will, of course, determine will be determined by the three problems that we are facing, and these will change since all the times we will be, changing the part of the solution that we are trying to find um, for the problems that we are facing again, which I mentioned at the third point. So these five are like install and track customer success KPIs. So here I want to install like things as customer response time. How are we right now receiving um, statistics from our customers, as well as I want to include employee handbooks and policies. So, like clear SOPs for onboarding new members, from stylist to a customer service rep to a fulfillment rep. All of this, I want to have clear SOPs on how we are taking care of those situations. Then I want to have like a tag system for orders to be implemented, which as well was a priority for last week, as well as the fourth point, where we want to implement WhatsApp software switch and everything seamlessly through WhatsApp. And the last part will be like the profit calculation and possibly like an import creation slash product import, which will be automatically done. So those are kind of the things that we will be focusing on in the upcoming week. I expect that actually we'll be able to wrap up a lot of these stuff, and I'm really looking forward to it since it will really help us and will set us up for the growth that I expect to achieve in the upcoming month. So really looking forward to that, and yeah, from here take the stepping stones which we need to step up in the upcoming period. So once more, thank you for watching this. If there are any questions, or as always any further points you want to mention, just let me know, and yeah, I will see you again on the next week's recap. Ciao, ciao.